Hi, I'm Andrew Silow-Carroll, and I love Jewish jokes, not just because they're funny, but because every Jewish joke tells a story of the things that are the most important to Jews.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a funny person.
One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I don't know.
A Jewish grandmother takes her grandson to the beach, having a great time when a giant wave rushes ashore and sweeps the boy out to sea. The grandmother is distraught. She looks up at the heavens and she says, "Please, God, I'll do anything. Bring back our little boy." Next second, another wave comes ashore, dumps the boy back on the beach completely unharmed. Grandmother looks at the boy, she looks at the heavens, and she says, "He was wearing a hat." You might think this is a Jewish mother joke, right? The mother is never satisfied, she can't be pleased. That's one interpretation. You might also think it's a joke about how stingy Jews are, right? She gets her child back, but she wants that hat. That's also a possible interpretation. But you know what this joke is really about? It's about God's relationship with the Jewish people. I'll explain. The relationship between God and the Jewish people is known as a covenant. And a covenant is agreement between two people. And in a covenant, both sides can complain about the behavior of the other side. How do we know this? It's in the Bible. In Genesis, Abraham is very upset because God is going to destroy the entire city of Sodom because it's full of sinners. This doesn't sit well with Abraham, and he says to God, "Far be it from you to do such a thing, to punish the innocent with the guilty. Shall not the judge of the world do what is judge?" Oh, snap. But God doesn't get angry. He doesn't throw a thunderbolt. He actually plea bargains. He says, "Okay, Abraham, I'll tell you what. If you can find me 50 innocent people, I'll spare the entire city." Now this begins a Jewish tradition of arguing with God. We know it from the book of Jeremiah. We know it from some of the Hasidic masters. We know it from Elie Wiesel, who said that in the bunks at Auschwitz, there was actually a trial of God. The Jewish grandmother in this story is acting exactly in that tradition. She's willing to complain. She points out God's flaws. And I get the feeling at the end of the joke is that she's still a little bit annoyed at what God put her through.